Welcome back, you guys. Tonight we're going to be working on a Glock Model 45. Now, pretty interesting build. We're going to end up doing the Hive package that is offered from the webpage on this slide here today. Now, we want to kind of take you through that, give you a better understanding of exactly what is offered. We also want to kind of educate you just a little bit more to let you know that if you do happen to have a weapon that has maybe an MOS or happens to have the front serrations, we are still able to offer those services on those particular slides as well. So, as you guys have seen in some of our other build videos on the 19s and 23s, we will be doing the Hive pattern. That's going to consist of chamfered edges all the way down here, all the way around the front, all the way around the rear three. We will not be doing the front three at all because on the Gen 5s they have this tapered bull nose, as some of you guys call it, and we're going to end up staying away from that. However, we will end up running that chamfer on those edges and on the rear. We're going to end up shaving the sides down to remove the existing text and to remove those front-forward serrations that are on there. So we're going to clean those off. We're only going to see just a little bit of those left over down here, but the rest that's going to get all smoothed off. We're going to go ahead and run the Hive on the top section and then the Hive on the sides that match that. We'll also be doing the Hive over the rear grips using the laser, and then of course we're going to add some color to it using our H-Series Cerakote coloring, and then we'll bring it back and discuss it. So what we first want to do is get over the Tormach 770. Let's go ahead and run that precision work using that machine. We're going to jump over to the laser. We'll finish that up, put a little color on it, we'll bring it back. Alright guys, let's take a look and see exactly how this came out in the end with our Hive pattern on the G45. Overall, we ended up achieving some weight reduction. We ended up removing those front serrations, not all of them though. We still have a little bit of front serrations left over right here. Still going to give us a little bit of functionality there. We're able to see some barrel on the top and on the sides. Very, very cool overall with shaving the sides, with getting that weight reduction, with overall getting those rear grips lasered. This is a package that is offered on the webpage. It's offered for the 17s, the 19s, the 45s, the what would be your 22s and your 23s. We do a different package for the 26s and 27s, and then we have to do even a different package for the 43 because it's smaller. But we happen to have a lot of the Hive. The Hive happens to be a very popular pattern that we have developed and really matured, and really liking the way that it came out on this first 45 that I haven't done before. So overall, really liking that. We ended up going with the Magpul Stealth Gray color. I'm not a real big fan of the Magpul Stealth Gray. It is such a dark color that it almost looks black. And it's kind of different because some coatings that you apply, like a stainless or a titanium or blue titanium or even burnt bronze, they feel almost like they have a metallic in it. But what you get with the Magpul Stealth Gray is you get almost like a really dry finish. It's really odd. It's hard to describe. Sometimes when you shoot something like an FDE or a Coyote Tan or a Barrett Brown, you end up getting kind of a little bit of a gloss or a little bit of a sheen almost no matter how you mix it, because that's just the way the color comes out of the gun and onto the product. And that's really kind of what we get with the Magpul Stealth Gray. It's just a very dry color. I usually steer my customers away from this color because in and out of a holster a couple times gives you the illusion that you're prematurely wearing the coating when in fact you're actually just changing the tone on the outside to more of a shiny tone because it starts wearing that matte off and it's become shiny. So overall, not 100% you know, in favor of the color. I like the design. I think it flows extremely well. It does work very well with the black barrel. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. But overall, I just don't happen to like the color itself in the way in which it acts and the way in which it's applied. So that's just my personal opinion on that. Obviously, everyone has their own. Guys, if you're not following us on Instagram, Facebook, or if you have not subscribed on YouTube, click on the subscribe button, click on the bell, get your notifications turned on. It allows you to get alerts when those new videos come out. We have a lot of new content posted daily over on our Instagram, and usually that's also posted over onto our Facebook. When we post on Instagram, we automatically post on Facebook. So if you don't happen to do one but you do the other, you'll still get the same content. Highly recommend that you follow, you enjoy the content. Reach out to us. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to let us know. We've added a lot of new packages, this being one of them, to the webpage. We're actually able to go on there. You can see the prices of what the regular package is, what it is if you do an upgrade like an optic cut or something like a dovetail cut or a cobra nose. Maybe you want to add some barrel work. We have all those individually priced out for what would be our large packages. So feel free to go on there, click on the services tab, click on the make and the model that you're after. It'll bring you kind of right down there to the nitty-gritty of the package that you're looking for and to be able to iron out those details. Now, if you happen to have found something that you like, that you've seen, but it's not on the webpage, that's why we have a contacts tab. Go to the contacts tab, let us know what's going on, shoot us back a couple pictures, let us know the model that you have, let us know exactly what you had seen, and let's get that put onto your weapon. We are building new stuff all the time, and that's why every time a new video comes out on YouTube, it's something new. So there's obviously a lot of content that you guys are not seeing. There happens to be a lot of different builds that you guys just aren't really taking part of. It might be something small, a little bit of a change over a big product. But overall, feel free to reach out to us and just kind of let us know exactly what you want to have done, and we'll get you that work quoted out, we'll get you that turnaround time figured out, and we'll get your project started. Guys, I will talk with you on the next one.